Welcome back to Amy Jo Junk Journals. This is Amy Jo. Oh, I forgot to do this one. We are working on the card journal again. I'm very sorry I did not get a chance to, this is what we're making, if you didn't know, or working on. I did get some things glued down to some things that I want to, oh, my hands are so gluey. Now I just have to get them cut out so we can get them on some, this I want to make a pocket out of. I hope everybody is doing well. Oh, look at me. I just started. I didn't put anything on. Hope y'all can see. Hope y'all's doing very well. I am doing okay. This will have to be small, cut down. I think I want that there. So let's cut it about there. So I think we're going to mostly work on pockets, putting in some pockets. So we will just work on pockets, inking, cutting out, that sort of thing today. Get as much done as we can. So that pocket will go there. I hope everybody is safe from the wildfires in Canada, and I mean the people in Canada too. We had a lot of smoke down here, but it seems to be going. Our air quality is not back to what it should be, but it is better than what it was, and it is not near as bad as the people that are living through it in Canada. That just makes me sad. They not only are losing their forest and trees to wildfires, but they have to inhale all that smoke and stuff from the fires. It was awful down here. I can't imagine being there and living through that. It was really bad here last week. It was one day it smelled like a electrical fire in the air, and one day it smelled like electrical fire and wood, a campfire. So I can't imagine what the people in Canada are doing, what they have to go through. I think these are going to be a tuck. I'm going to cut these in half and just make little tucks, I think. And maybe this was a digital that I bought from Crafty Cat. I think her name's Amy at Crafty Cat. They were bought a while ago. And I don't know that those are going to go on each one of those. I'm just putting them there so that I know that they'll have pockets. My craft room, I think you will all be happy to know, is so very clean and organized. The only mess is on my desk and right beside me from where I am working on this journal. I'm excited. My floor is still very clean except for right under my desk. which if you're a crafter, you know somehow everything gets put under there or falls under there. I also have something I want to show y'all that I should do that before Tina made me these, and I told you I would go through them with you. Have not done that yet. I haven't even looked at them. She made me some button cards. Aren't those adorable? I'm gonna cut that off a little bit. Aren't those cute? They just look like old-fashioned button cards. I love those. Those will make awesome journaling cards. Oh, look at that. She even put a little price tag on that one. Oh, I love these, Tina. If you're watching, I'm gonna have to see if I can't get the smaller ones in here somehow. At least those three. Maybe that one too. Yeah, we're gonna have to see if we can't get them in there. They look like they'll fit. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave them out. Those are adorable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hadn't had a chance to get through them, and I just looked over and I seen them. I'm like, oh no, I told her, or I told y'all. I remember telling y'all I would show you those. And she has been very busy at work, so I've not been able to get her up here to do a video with me on how to do the dresses that she has made me in the past and that I have shared with a couple of you all. So those that'll have to wait. She got promoted at work, and which is an awesome thing, but then some employees, I'm not sure of the whole story, but I think some of the employees, she had to let go of some of them or something, and some quit, and so she's short-staffed, and she works in a medical facility, so she's had to do a few jobs, and besides her own and her promotion, so she has been very, very busy. She hasn't been up here. She's up here the one weekend for my birthday weekend, but we, however, did not do any crafting that weekend, which I know is crazy, but that's okay. Sometimes you just need to chill and do nothing, which is what I did, what we all did. That needs to be cut down a little bit, so let's see here if we can make this even. I'll have to see if I can find me a button to put on there. That would work, but that doesn't look like I cut it straight. So, oops. So, yeah, I'm excited. There's that. This, I think, will fit there. I know I've already done one of these, but that's all right. I love this paper. I think I bought it from Sandra at Blossom and Inspire, I believe. Okay, now I need to find some more things that I can use for a pocket. I don't think I have one of these. I mean, not that it matters. There's enough in there that I could use more than one. I did not. Let's see if that fits on there. Yep. I want to use some paper. Just some you know what I mean, book pages on the back to help. Let's put that there. So there's that one. I already have one of those. I don't think I have one of those. Let's put one of those on there. do I have? That would make a cute little tuck. It would also make a cute little journaling card too, so let's do that. The journaling cards I'm using thicker background, so that's what that is. Let's see. Oh, isn't that pretty? That would make a good that would make a pretty journaling card. Let's see if that will fit here. It will. So let's do that. Wet. This would make a pretty tuck spot or a journaling card. Let's do this. I like that side, so let's do that. I don't know where my wet wipe went. Oh, it's over here. Somehow I always get dirty. I haven't had much of a chance. Uh-oh, looky there. I have not had much of a chance to work in my craft room much lately, or even watch videos of people that are working. I haven't watched very many videos at all, which has made me very sad. I have just been really exhausted lately, so I'm working on the videos I can, or watching the videos I can. I haven't been able to I have not commented much, but I have been watching videos of all my favorite peeps. So, because I've been falling asleep so early. I make a cute tuck. I think I had a pocket of that. That would make a cute tuck, so let's do that. So I need to start with that. I need to start commenting, and because I want, you know, my subscribers to do that. And that is very hard to do if I'm not doing it for them. So I need to do that. So I am apologizing to my subscribers that I also watch their channels. I'm very sorry I have not been doing that. I have watched your channels, just have not been able to comment much, and I will do better, even if it's just a heart, because I know that helps the algorithm of our YouTube's channels, and it helps push us out there. So I will work on that for my YouTube peeps that I am subscribed to. And I hope everybody's having a great summer. I don't think I've said that yet. And if I have, it hasn't been recently. And I'm hoping this winter or this fall, when I'm not so busy outdoors with our garden and stuff, that I can start getting back to 3 or 4 videos a week. What I'm hoping to do is to just start banking some videos. That is my goal. I want to do that so that, you know, when I get busy and can't, I can pull from one of my bank videos or one of my videos that I've already done. So that's what I'm hoping for. And then when I go on vacation and stuff, I don't don't necessarily have to worry about getting them all done and things like that, because they're will already have been videoed. That's what my goal is. I really would like to retire and do this full time, but until then, this is what I can do. Madeline sent me an email and requested possibly doing a live with her. That scares me to death, by the way. Give me any pointers, any of you. So I'm hoping to be able to do that with her soon. Not quite sure if that'll happen. Our schedules might not be able to line up. I'm busy through the week and she's usually busy on weekends. So we'll try. And I know I have the equipment. I'm pretty sure I have the equipment, but we'll see. So I need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 5 more pockets. Those are too big. I have that. That I can use for a pocket. That I can use. That would be pretty, and that would be pretty. So let's do that. Let's cut that in half. I could probably use 2 of those. Okay, let's put a backing on these and then we can go at it. And then all the pockets will be done. Then we can glue them all. Oops. And I dropped it. Ow. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I tried to say excuse me before I burped, or before I sneezed, and it did not work. The only reason I'm using this old book page is because it's very wants to rip every time I try to fold it. So it doesn't do well for me. I love using up things I have. I've been doing really well with that. I've had this digital for I think over a year, so I'm using up bits and pieces of that. I've used it on many projects, so I love that I'm using that up. I know I'm making more scraps, but I like using up or using some of those scraps. So let's see if we can eat these up, make them look a little grungier than they are. Then we can glue all the pockets on and we might be done with the pockets. I feel like we're making progress. Oops. I don't have my Wednesdays anymore. I used to have Wednesday evenings where I could come in here and craft for a few hours after work because my husband was golfing on a golf league. I think I mentioned this. I'm not quite sure, but I am babysitting my grandchildren so that my son-in-law could also golf. Okay, there's that. Wipe my nose. Want to start gluing these down. Sorry, I'm reaching in front of you, but that's where my, okay, let's glue these down. I want to make a little hole in the top so that we know it's a pocket. Oops. Some of them you can't even tell that I'm re-inking it, but that's okay. Nothing like, oh, you know what? That would look cute on one like that. Let's see. I think that'll look good, but let's do this way and make this a tuck. So we can put a bigger some of these pockets are going to be extremely thin, but that's okay. I'm putting this over a little bit because I want to see that. Look at all this stuff on my desk. this stuff moved over so I have some more room. And then get a drink here. That I don't think needs a little notch taken out of it. It already has one, sort of, and I do have some of this stuff, like I still want to decorate the tags up. So I am totally not done decorating. And I'll decide how I want these in there once they're decorated, because you know I won't try to get the same color of pockets right beside each other, and I probably will move some, you know, have them like 2 pockets together. You know, oh, that got stuck. Well, I guess I won't be able to do that because they're all like that, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna make this a tuck also, because of the way it looks like it's a coin envelope. So that looks like that's the flap. See, and all these little things I have here can be put on there. I think it will look cute. This is also going to be a tuck, I believe. Which also helps being able to put bigger things in, bigger either journaling card or a tag. I just love this paper. It's so pretty. I think I'm going to put that up a little bit. I want to see more of that. Up and over maybe. I'll put this up because it's too long the other way. And that should have been a belly band. Didn't even think about that. Would have made a good belly band. But I'd already taken the notch out, so didn't want to do that. liking the way this is turning out so far. Especially since I have had no plan, I just started. Sometimes I think those are the best. I hadn't made anything really grungy for a while, and that was my only plan, was that I wanted grungy. And so that's what I did. And I had this drawer full of grunge. That I wanted to use. That we might use for a belly band. I really do want to make a belly band now that I've thought about it. So let's see if I can find something longer than this that is grunge. Huh. No. That would be an awful thin one. That's pretty, but I just really want to cut anything if I don't have to. All right, let's just use this. We'll use this as a belly band. It'll be a short one. But I do think we're going to put this on there because I did like the way that looked. So, sorry if I'm talking low. I don't mean to. It just sometimes once I start concentrating, I start getting pretty low. Maybe it can be a double belly band. Very pretty. You know what? I grunged up them cards and haven't grunged up these cards yet. But I think that'll be okay because y'all know how to do that, and I can do that off camera. So let's see if any of these will fit. Like that'll fit in there. I could have used that for a belly band. That would be cute there. So that one can be done. Let's see. This will have to go into one of the tucks I made. That won't. Yeah. Yep. Won't fit, I don't believe. So we'll have to go into a tuck. That. There's another tuck. That will go there. That's coming off. So we'll have to reglue that. Let's see. Another reason why I like to keep playing with these over and over. That probably is not going to go anywhere else. It might just be those three that I can use. Oh, here's a tuck. I don't think there's one that I can get. Oh, I guess there might be room for it to be. Yeah, I think that might work. Okay, so I'll grunge up those and those will be done. Now let's see if I can get these in somewhere. journaling cards. That one won't quite fit there, but it might if I trim it down a little bit, which I can do. I have room here. Yep, that one will fit there. Let's see if this one will fit somewhere. Yep, that one will fit there. Okay. This needs a bigger one, I think. Are these the same people? No. Are they? Are they? Oh, maybe let's try somebody else. I am going to cut this down on right there. Maybe this scissors are hurting my fingers. Maybe right there. They will fit somewhere. Put it in a place that isn't necessarily, that fits. Okay, and let's do this rose. That fits there. Well, let's do more like this because that needs to be there. There, we only have a few more to do then. So hopefully I can get them done this weekend and then film the rest of the, you know, finishing them up. Then we can just do a flip through. So thank you very much for joining me tonight, and I hope you all have a very blessed evening. Bye now.